1 Peter 2:9. But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light. Hi, welcome to the very first episode of the Aligned Woman Talks. I'm Tanji Davis, and this is your space to rediscover who you are, to realign with God's truth and walk boldly in his purpose. Today's message is called Rediscovering Who You Are, because let's face it, sometimes life has a way of making us forget. We get caught up in being wives and mothers, caretakers, leaders, workers, and somewhere in between we lose sight of ourselves. You know, when Peter wrote that we are a chosen people, he wasn't talking to the perfect. He was talking to the redeemed. That means you. Even with the mistakes, the losses, the fears, and the seasons where you've questioned your value. God says you are chosen, set apart, and called into light. Now, some of us have lived so long serving others that we've forgotten what it feels like to serve our own calling. We've been everything for everyone else. And now it's time to remember who we are to him. Maybe you've been asking, who am I now the kids are grown? Who am I now the career has shifted or ended? Who am I now that life doesn't look like what I planned? And the truth is, you are still his. You're chosen, loved, equipped. So now, this week, I want you to sit with this truth. You don't have to reinvent yourself. You only need to return to yourself. The woman God designed before the world told you who you had to be. Now, I want you to take a quiet moment this week in a room or an area somewhere quiet to reflect and ask yourself, what labels have I been living under that don't belong to me anymore, that are not mine anymore? And I want you to write this down in your journal or your notes. I am chosen. I am seen. I am becoming who God always knew I was. Then I want you to take time to read 1 Peter 2:9 each morning this week. And let those words become your reminder of identity, not based on your past, but on his promise. If this talk encouraged you today, share it with a sister who needs to hear that she is still chosen. I will be coming to you every Friday at noon, so join me for lunch. And if you're ready to go deeper, join me in the Kingdom Aligned Woman classes. 4-week classes, 6-week classes. They're online or in person. This is where we learn, where we walk through what it really means to rediscover your identity, to align with your purpose, and step into leadership in your next season. You can visit www.axisnorth.org. That's AXISnorth.org to learn more and register. Again, I'm Tanji Davis, and this has been the Aligned Woman Talks. Remember, your alignment starts with rediscovery, because who you are is exactly who God intended you to be.